Brechin, coming up on Wednesday. Someplace you've been before?
It isn't, no, but like you guys all know, I haven't been to all the Scottish grounds because of my situation. So absolutely looking forward to it. Looking forward to the challenge of it, and I'll be expecting us to get down there and with the right attitude and give a good account of ourselves.
And again, obviously, with the way that things went on Friday, it wasn't good. So you'll be making some changes, perhaps, to the starting lineup on Wednesday.
No, like we always say, we'll try and create a team or put a team together that gives us a good chance of getting a result. We obviously disappointed with the result on Friday night, but we have to understand that sometimes you just have to try and be good at the types of games. No, it wouldn't be the type of games that I expect that the Dundee United fans and myself would like to watch all the time, but you've got to understand that this is a Scottish Premiership and every challenge is very, very different. And just like we've just said, Livingston throw that challenge in front of you and are very, very good at it, which I really respect and enjoy taking on. And we'll get better at doing that. We're a new developing group. As I've said to everybody, this is just common sense speaking here because we're a new developing group and playing in the Scottish Premiership. And that was the next challenge for the group. And we will get from that and get better at that. And even though we lost the game, I think in long parts, we held our own in that type of football, although we'd like to have created more chances, come out of the direct play, wear the ball and played a little bit more and found our identity. But that's part of our development as a group playing in the Scottish Premiership against an established Premiership team that has done that for certainly the last few years, that Dundee United hasn't been in the Scottish Premiership and been in the Championship for the last 4 years. So we'll take on the challenge and go and improve and try and make sure that the next time that we show improvement, as we will do in all the games that we've played in for the first time in this first round of matches, the next time that we go and play against all of the teams.
This has been obviously one game really per week that's been happening most of the time so far this season. You're about to hit 3 games in just over 7 days. Is that going to change, obviously, the way that the personnel and the players react over the next week?
Well, we'll see, because we'll take one of them at a time. I'm not even thinking about Saturday's game yet. This is now the one that we'll try and go out and be the best version of ourselves in. And then after that, we'll see what the knocks and the bruises are, if there is any. We'll see what the energy levels are like. And then Saturday's game will come and I'll try and pick the best team to try and go and get a result in Saturday's game. That's how we'll always try and do it here. And whoever's in the building that we believe that will be enable us to try and do that, then we'll pick them. So that's how we'll attack these next few games.
Talking of knocks and bumps and things, Liam Smith, obviously, how's he doing? And is there any other concerns that you have going into these fixtures?
Liam trained today, but he's still a wee bit. His knee's still a wee bit grumbly, but I think he made a wee bit of progress today. So we're hopeful that we can be able to see him back on the pitch, match day pitch, very, very soon. He's on the training ground and he's competing, but just sometimes ways that he strikes the football, he feels it very difficult still. So we're hoping that he can move closer to being on the match day pitch with us. Apart from that, we have Siegrist, who had that little groin tweak that we're hoping he can make a quick recovery from. He certainly won't be available for Wednesday or even Saturday, but we're hopeful that he's moving towards being back in the group again.
Last one from me is to do with Logan Chalmers. We've spoken to him several times over the last couple of weeks. Was that a pleasant surprise, the phone call when he got called up to the under-21 squad?
Yeah, it was, and real reward for a lad who's done very, very well, and I believe really deserves his call up. Not just because I'm saying it, but I think the performances he's put in have merited it. He's earned it in his own right. He obviously has to find. He's a developing lad, and he knows that. And the challenge is that when he plays against a team like Livingston on Friday night, that he has to find a way into making an impact in their games as well. but that's what we're here for. We're here to help him do that. So he's still got a lot of development to do, which is exciting because that means that he's going to improve and get even better than what he is now. But we're really pleased that when we get any players into the national setup, because it's a big shot in the arm for the coaches at the club, and it shows that the playing staff's certainly moving in the right direction.
How have you been finding your time at Dundee United, seeing as since you're moving this summer?
Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. Obviously, I've been used in two positions now, showing my versatility. I do want to play further forward, but I'm all for helping the squad and helping the gaffer where I'm needed. Results have been up and down at the moment, but I feel like we've got more than enough in the team to be able to come through. And as a team, we are very optimistic. We want to be pushing top six, so we just need to stop making silly mistakes as a team and individuals. Stick together, and we'll pull each other through. If someone makes a mistake, get them out of the mistake, and yeah, just be big team spirit, and hopefully we can push on.
And cup competition coming along. How much is this going to be different to what you've been used to, this Betfred Cup that we have here in Scotland?
Yeah, not used to other than the checker trade down in England, which is for like the under-21s and League 1 and 2 teams. There's not used to a group stage cup tournament. So yeah, it'll be different in that sense as well. Don't know too much about the clubs we're playing against. Obviously, most of the lads have played against them, heard of them. A lot of the young lads have been on loan to most of the clubs. So we're expecting them to be no pushover, that's for sure. And we just need to make sure we get back on track and hopefully get 3 wins out of 3.
You're heading up to Brechin on Wednesday night. As you say, a lot of the players will have had experience of playing at Glebe Park. It's an unusual setting. I don't know if any of them have shared any of the information about it yet.
I've heard it's the only team in Europe with a hedge or something like that. That's what I heard the song was. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be a different experience. Apparently the facilities are different to what we'll be used to, but that means nothing. Once we're on the pitch, it's a game of football. It doesn't matter where we are, so we'll be focused. That's for sure.
These types of games are basically always very, very difficult for a team like Dundee United to go and play, because they're coming up against a team that are very fiery and really have nothing to lose coming up against Dundee United. Nobody's expecting anything. Does that make your job so much more difficult?
I think, like you say, they'll always be up for it, playing against the Premiership team. But again, I don't think we can look at it any different. We can't think, oh, these are fired up, because I think anyone's fired up to come and play against us, especially when we're at Tannadice. So I think it's just going to be another game. Obviously, there's probably more pressure on us, but that comes with playing in the Premiership. So I don't really think the lads should take it any differently, and I think we should just it's another game, and like I say, get back to winning ways and hopefully get 3 on the bounce.
One thing that's going to be slightly different since you've arrived at Tannadice will be 3 quick-fire games in succession over a very short period of time. How do you see yourself building up to that?
Me personally, I was quite used to it last year in the Championship. In the Championship with Luton, there's so many games down south. They go Saturday, Tuesday, a lot of the time. So I'll be quite used to it. Again, I don't think many of the lads have done it, but we're a really fit squad. The sports scientist, the head of performance, the gaffer, everyone makes sure we're hitting numbers in training. So we'll be more than up for 3 games in the short space of time, 10 days, whatever it is.
And looking more so at yourself, how welcoming has it been, your experience arriving at Dundee United this summer to where we are now? Yeah,
I've been really pleased with how it's gone. Got welcomed into the club well. The fans, obviously, on over social media, that have been really good to me. Welcomed me in, said welcome to Tannadice, everything like that. So it's been good. Then got here with the players. The players have welcomed me in. I feel like I fit in. Great squad. And then all the coaching staff, the gaffer, Fraley, they've all been great with me. I'm trying to help them out as much as I can, and they're helping me become a more mature footballer and a better footballer. So it works for both parties, I think.